Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. We're going to be starting up a new Allied Society series. Cultivating Hope. It's for the Mamool Ja uh, Allied Society. Gok Ja fidgets anxiously. Nice to see you. Do you have a moment? This may not come off as a surprise since you personally helped negotiate our import of foreign crops, but a researcher has recently arrived from Charlian. I don't mind to go and pay my respects, but, well, I know little about Charlians. I'm worried I'll cause offense. Could you come along, if only for my peace of mind? My thanks. Her name is Angyir, and she should be in the southern district of the city. Oh, there may be of assistance. And I'm Gok Ja, former mercenary. Now I fashion whatever odds and ends need making. The article says you've come to oversee the growth of new crops here in Mamook, so we want to express our gratitude. That's very kind of you. My name is Angyir, and it's my pleasure to be at your service. At first, my assignment was intrigued. A forest dominated by the etheric influences of meteorites. Sure, we shall soon have an experimental granary up and running. New crops will flourish here, this I promise. Indeed, my chief concern at the moment was not one of potential, but one of manpower. Mamook is rather sparse in population, is it not? Yes, most of our able-bodied workers have left, either to become mercenaries or for other reasons. I myself would be glad to help, but I doubt one extra body will count for much. You should use Wivres. Put to the right use, our Wivres can solve about any problem. Mamool Ja, how many years has it been? I think it moved to Tuliolo for good. I heard change was in the air from Mamook. I had to come and see it for myself. Using Wivres sounds like an excellent idea. We could hitch them to plows to have them cart heavy equipment. All we need now is someone willing to gather extra materials we require. I know a few gatherers, but most are getting on in years. We'll have to find an adventurous soul if we need to find anything more than local mushrooms or the odd medicinal herb. I handle beasts, not ore and timber. You? I'm an adventurous gatherer. I'll go do the things. Then settled. You'll all be well compensated, I promise. I look forward to working with you, friend. Mamool Ja, you both have my thanks. Think nothing of it. I'll gather what Wivre handlers I can find and explain the situation. I'm sure they'll be happy to help as well. Would you mind going with Mamool Ja? He's a good lad, but he gets ahead of himself sometimes. You've more than proven your talent for communication, so if he's struggling to make this point, lend him a hand, would you? Oh. Let's see what we can do to help here. I'm saying Weavers are the answer. Those are especially trained for combat. How do you reckon they'd help with farming? Perfect timing. Tell them one Weaver is worth at least 10 men on the field, won't you? What do you expect our Weavers to do exactly? Hoe with their horns? That makes far more sense. If that's what you need done, we can do it. We all want new crops here in Mamook. I'm happy to help. I just want to know how a Weaver trained for battle could be useful. I see. We with the strength for combat, we should have no problems with that. Very well, the both of us will be over presently. My purchase Wivres only smashes things. I'd love to be of service, but if my darling can't smash something to bits, I'm afraid we're at an impasse. That sounds, well, smashing. Leave it to me and my Wivres. We'll have the garden beds free of obstructions in a blink. That's incredible. You convinced them all to help just like that. Now there's one last person I think we need. His name is Mamool Ja, and he's a Nojul or Jatika banana farmer. I'm interested in his expertise. You were part of the Third Promises routine, weren't you? What brings you here now, and with Mamool Ja? We just met, actually. A researcher from afar is beginning work on a granary here, and we're both lending a hand. So you might help us out as well. Not as much as you do about farming in these forests. You think I'd aid a trader who abandoned his homeland for the comforts of Tulialo? The look on your face. I'm kidding. Although it's in great part thanks to this woman here that such words can be said in jest. Much has changed for Mamook. If my best friend has finally come home, I'd be a fool to refuse his pleas. Yeah, but why couldn't you have not... Even then, if he's your best friend, even if you disagree, you can still go see him. Joking aside, your words didn't ring hollow, Kigoja. To me, I was a traitor to everything Mamook once stood for. Traitor to my friend for never writing. It broke my heart to leave, but I couldn't stand the zealotry of blessed siblings. Now that the old teachings have been left in the past, I want to do everything I can for Mamook's future. Thank you, Kadil for your forgiveness. I hope that you and I can help find a new way forward. Alright, hopefully we have enough people to get started. Let's go and ask Ingir if she needs anything else. Thank you for your aid in recruiting the others. With a handful of Wivres, our worker shortage is now but a trifle. The others have their orders, but there's one thing I would yet ask of you. Well, Ferdo, this soil needs some additions to better accommodate the seeds and starters I've brought with me. I think some charred bark should balance out outside acidity nicely. Perhaps you could bring some from Zubrit Cinderfield? I obtained the proper permissions from Ik Brox to gather from the Utumu horizon. As long as your work is done respectfully, we have nothing to fear. We can set up a base of operations in the meantime, so let me know once you've acquired what we need. Okay. A lot more work involved in this than what I was expecting, but we can go do the thing. Okay. Now I'm going to turn these in. I'm back. I trust you have what I asked for. Perfect. Just what I'd hoped. I'll have the Wivres handles mix their fertilizer into the soil as they till it. See what this looks like once it's... Cart secure, we're ready when you are. Just about, yes. This should be ground finely enough to distribute evenly. Once we've tilled the soil for beds, we can begin planting in earnest. Mamool Ja, can I count on you and her continued support? Me? But Mamool Ja's the one who grows things. You have grown our hopes into a viable operation by recruiting the necessary allies. Charisma like yours is essential for this gainery's success. Alright, I'll do what I can. My pride is Mamool Ja, for Mamook. Your assistance would be invaluable, if you can spare the time. For all these years, my homestead is about to realize true progress. I'd love to have you with us as we build together. Future for my people. I'll help. You don't have to keep laying it on so thick. Thank you, I'm in your debt. Certain to have you with us. Sorry for the wait, the Wivres are ready. Thanks, Mamool Ja, let's get started. This gainer will give Mamook another chance, I can just feel it. I can go too, let's show the world what these lands can grow. Together by our own hands. Gok Golma. That's it for this little quest here, or video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video here on YouTube, or maybe one of our mini streams over on Twitch at the same channel name. Till then, though, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.